We are good.
Awesome. Sweet. Hello, everyone. Today we are here to hang out, have some fun, build a few Lego sets. I got a couple of them that I'm going to be building. One of them's on the floor. I'll get that one in a little bit. I'm LJ.
I'm Invi. I've got the this sheep poly bag. So I had already built it before, and then Meso talked me into trying to make a video of it at Brick Fair. Well, that didn't happen. So now here I am rebuilding it, and then I'll be building Dorado Showdown after that.
Oh, Dorado Showdown. All right, that's awesome. So back in December, I went to Andre Hurley's house, who's the owner of the Platinum Evoking, and him and our mutual friend Nathan were kind enough to give me this. This is Takuta Nuva from 2003. And the reason I'm going to be building this is obviously yesterday I just announced the next review series I'll be doing, the remixed reviews. So I got to build this guy. You can see the other two in the background, and I'm working on Voparak, but that's going to be a little bit later. So that won't be during this.
Well, not sweet for the Voparak, but sweet for Takuta Nuva.
Yeah, no, so I'll build that. And then I've got the cool bus. I don't recall the exact name, but it's the school bus from Hidden Side down there. I'll be building that if I can get around to it. So let's get to work and see how many of these parts are in old gray versus new gray. Looking at you, Andre.
Are you gonna shed some light on what happened with Meso at all the other day?
Possibly. So I bought Cardaz from Meso, and I also bought a good portion of the Voparak pieces from Meso as well. And so many parts were in new gray. Sorry, they were in old gray when they were supposed to be in new gray. And then there was something else I bought from him as well. No, it's not something I bought from him. It was something I was aiming to buy from him, and he couldn't discern the difference between the two colors. This just adds fuel to the fire, our long-standing color debate. Who's better at discerning colors from Lego sets? So,
Goodness, that was pretty funny to hear about when you talk about on call.
yeah.
Oh, I think it was real. I think the funniest part was just like Purple knowing what the difference was and Meso not knowing the difference.
Yeah, Purple knew it in a heartbeat. Like, I was trying to explain it to Meso, who just had no idea. And then Purple was like, oh, you're talking about the difference between new gray and old gray. And I'm like, how did you know that so rapidly? I was impressed. I was stunned. Alright, let's see.
Alright, Adrian G says, hi, Invi. Hello, Adrian G. It is, in fact, me.
During this process, we'll go ahead and just chill with the chat, hang out. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.
Yep, we can see everything you guys are saying, so this is pretty much just chilling and building and chatting.
Pretty much.
And hopefully, I do know the stream is a bit choppy. I apologize here and there. It will probably stutter, but we'll have to be tinkering with it some more in the coming weeks that we keep working on this. Keep on doing these streams.
Yeah. But the starting soon screen is new. That looks pretty excellent. Alright, so we have our first two casualties. We've got two of these. And these are new gray in an 03 set. So, whoopsie.
Oh dear.
But I should have some replacements. I'm gonna go check. There we
Joey, I am building a sheep polybag. Ven from TTV gifted me it when I visited him almost a couple months ago in San Francisco.
Is that Joey?
Is that Joey? I should probably get along with this.
We did it.
Installing. What?
We did it. I have two of them in old gray. Recently I had to go through a few of my sets and determine which of them were in new gray, which of the grays were in new gray and which were in old gray. And I swapped a bunch of them out. So I happen to have these on hand, which makes me mucho happy. So, all right.
Oh.
The dinosaur planet asks, "How's everyone doing?" We're doing. Exhausted. Let me just see here. The next, which of them
I need to
were
look
in
at the
new gray?
instructions.
Which of the grays?
Oh, whoa,
were
that's
in
weird,
new
dude.
gray and which were in old gray?
Everybody's already saying. I
And,
see it. The
I swapped
video
a bunch
feed
of them
actually
out.
completely
So
froze.
I happen to have these.
But I
Are
think.
we still
Oh,
coming
hold on.
through? Or happy?
Yeah, we are. That's what the weird thing is
So.
that.
Okay.
So I see you
Alright.
fine on
The
Discord.
dinosaur
Like it's
planet
actually
asks,
showing
"How's everyone doing?"
you and me, but
We're doing.
the for
That's
some reason the
weird.
program stopped, so it's time to try and fix
Yeah,
that.
The next, which of them?
Alright,
need
here
to
we
look at
go.
the instructions. Which of the grays?
Oh, whoa, that's
We're in
weird,
new
dude.
gray.
We're gonna be testing out the new,
Everybody's
the
already
other
saying-
screen.
I see it.
That's
Yeah, it's time to.
actually.
Oh, I would put it on Be Right Back, but probably not. Oh crap! I probably just wrecked the stream like pressing play on the thing. Guys, I am so sorry. We are apparently good to go again according to someone. Yeah. Hold on. No.
Cool.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm already dropping things.
I totally forgot. I keep forgetting the freaking audio will echo if I try to check the live stream with sound on.
Oh. Yeah. No, I've done that before. Been there. All right.
Sorry guys, I don't do this often enough. Is the video still off? Let me.
You can just mute the stream and find out.
No, so the weird thing is hold on. I am gonna try a couple things. First of all, Discord says it's not appearing as a wait, is that yes, Discord is not appearing as like a program anymore.
It likes to do that.
I'm going to set the background to stop looping though.
Oh no. The loops.
Everybody keeps like, it's back, it's gone, it's back, it's gone, it's back, it's gone.
Make up your mind, oh my gosh. Alright.
Yeah, they're complaining about how laggy it is. This is bad.
That's bad. Well, on the bright
side... but can you still hear us? That's the more important thing, I suppose.
Oh yeah, if you can hear us, then golden there.
Listen to some Eljay and Invi ASMR.
We're not doing that.
Just get your blankets ready. Tuck yourselves in.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That doesn't work on me. Like Var keeps on talking about it, and he says, yeah, no, it's real soothing. It just helps me relax and wind down. I think someone else in TTV's like that, but I just, it has zero effect on me whatsoever.
Yeah, so apparently we sound fine. It's just the video being like really dumb.
Goofy.
I do see it on my end too, that it's like
what is your bitrate?
It says 2500, I think.
Oh, yeah, lower the heck out of that. I put it down to 1,000.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, I gotta end it real quick.
End the stream?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back. Our technical difficulties page won't save us.
Nope. It's still being strange, I think. Alright. Just keep telling me how it is, and I will keep trying to adjust on the fly. Sorry, guys.
I didn't realize you were on a fly. Alright.
Because it was... I just did the replay of it, and then it was being choppy still, so I'm not sure. It's gonna have to depend on you guys.
Depending on viewers like you. How low did you drop the bitrate?
I set it to 1,000.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But I mean, it would be different for you, since most of yours is like talking and dropping pictures on there.
That is also very true. Well, I've done a few of the camera things before. Every so often. I don't remember exactly what the bitrate for those was, but we can hear you and see you, but it is frozen. I didn't realize that we were a Disney movie.
I think this is going to be about as consistent as it gets. I think it's just going to keep alternating between like working and not working, and I really don't want to put this stream on hold over that.
The finagling. Are you downloading or uploading anything?
Nope.
Fair enough.
But I will shut down any other services that might get in the way. Whoops. Okay, I really gotta focus on this. Oh. I started the instructions again on the wrong side.
My goodness. Audio is gone now. Dude,
I don't even...
I don't think audio would be... Yeah, no, I don't think the audio would have any reason to cut out. Now it's all kinds of goofy.
Really?
If it's audio, then... Yeah,
well, I don't know why it would be, like, cutting out on the audio, though.
Yeah, I don't... Regardless, we're gonna trek on. But it's a good thing that this isn't like a massively, like super ultra important stream, like some sort of a... There we go. Some sort of a massive event.
Well, I did want to mess with this more. You kind of...
In my defense, I wanted to do this on my channel.
Well, and you could have.
Definitely. But now we are here. And I am already working on Cool Tanuva.
Oh.
I don't have much experience with this one. I never built it when it came out. But I held it over at Andres, and it felt just like a modified pterodactyl. I wasn't ultra impressed upon holding it, but again, that's for like, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. We'll see how different it is building. So anyway, if the video isn't working, don't worry about it. It'll just like pop back on and off. It doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see the finished product eventually, anyways.
Yeah. So we're not exactly that worried about it. So, in any case, yeah. Go ahead and ask any questions. We'll ask all y'all questions. The first question I'm gonna ask, because again, like I said, I originally intended to do this on my channel as a day off stream, but I'll ask it anyway. How are all of you doing? Hopefully you're all doing well.
Yes, tell us about yourselves.
Yes. How are you doing, Invi?
I was doing all right until this stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's convenient timing.
Oh, freak! I dropped a piece somehow. Stupid darn plant fell off. All right, I think I'm done with this side. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I wish this was working better, but it's a work in process.
I mean, yeah, no. It's all just a matter of testing it and finagling with it, seeing if it works. think of this as kind of like a testing bed for the future.
Yes. The stupid plant piece fell off again. Where'd it go?
Oh.
Gosh, dang
It wants to be closer to the earth. It wants to plant itself.
The plants are rebelling. Just kidding. Oh, cool. Alright, so, in order, Dinosaur Planet says, we are fine. Playing some Bionic, Legend of Matanui Rebuilt. Andrew456 says it is fine. Brother from Another Brick asks us how we're doing. Dinosaur Planet keeps going, waiting for news on interviews. Toa Jaton's doing fine. Kevlar donates $6.99 in Canadian dollars. I recommend that you get the Hidden Side Shrimp Shack and Boat, both very good sets. Also, who got to keep the T-Rex set? P.S. It's Josh from Brick Fair.
Oh, hey Josh. Josh, how's it going? I remember. If we have enough time, I have the the War Machine set that you gifted me. I have it over here, and I want to build it if at all possible. So thanks for showing up, Josh. Hopefully you and your dad traveled back safely. Hopefully everything was well there. As far as T-Rex set is concerned, we gave that to Vent. We decided to let him keep it. Him and I have some video work that we need to do, so we're going to be doing a review and also another nice. Another video that's going to be coming out this month. But in the end, yeah, no, he was the one that got to keep.
Yeah, that was a very nice gesture for him.
Oh dear. So there's a problem with this headpiece. There's a substantial amount of damage.
Reggie.
This axle here, this axle hole, you can see it's deformed.
Oh gosh.
So the axle isn't going in.
That is a yikes.
So I gotta see if I can. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
All right, so let's
but yeah,
see.
no, that's a scoop, Josh, and thank you so much for the donation.
You're thank you.
Too kind. You're too kind. Gosh. But yeah. Let me see.
Let's see, Magic asks, what are we building? No.
Let me see. You can go first. What are you building?
Still working on this sheep polybag. I'm just about done rebuilding this one.
Awesome. I am building Takutanuva from 2003. Because just the other day, made the announcement. This one is called the Remixed Review. I'm going to have more solidified details on what that will entail. But I can talk about it here. Like, I can reveal things about what it's going to mean, what's going to be in those videos, depending on any questions that are asked. But I will have a video coming out as we get closer to the release that outlines everything in a succinct manner. So.
Sweet. Let's see. Nether Vipero asks what's our favorite year and favorite set from that year.
Like just a general set, just overall?
Like what's your favorite year and set from that year?
Okay, just general Lego in that case.
I would imagine it's Bionicle.
Because if it's Bionicle, then that's easy for me. It's 2001, and it's Liwamata from 2001. Pretty straightforward for me. What about you?
Give me a moment. I'm gonna try something with the.
He's a madman. He's a maniac. He's out of control.
I'm gonna just try and put the chat on in front of Discord. See if that will improve the frame rate. But favorite year would probably be 2004. I'm not sure what my favorite set is specifically from 2004 though. I mean, obviously I like ice, so I would be inclined to say Nuju since I do own that one, or I did. I think I lost him.
Oh, dang. I remember when you, like, you got a copy of him at some point.
Yes, I did. And somehow I'd lost everything but the torso. Or something like that. I would have to check my parts bin.
My goodness.
Back in Arizona.
My goodness.
But I know I lost most of them.
Let's see here. Brother from Another Brick asks, will you guys be purchasing any of the Hidden Side set?
So.
No, I don't see myself buying any of them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never buy any Hidden Side sets. I have zero interest in those.
Hidden Side? I wanted to say stay hidden from sight. Ooh. No, yeah. Right now, that was the one I was planning on buying first and foremost for a variety of different reasons. But I don't know if I'm going to be buying any others yet. So, but we'll see.
Oh no. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Mr. Savage, I accidentally jumped over his. Have you guys tried to make a Lego mock with Arduinos? I'm having a hard time. No, I have never actually. I've only seen those boards before. I haven't tried to ever program anything with it, so I have not tried to integrate it with Legos, especially.
Yeah, no, never. Thought never even crossed my mind, honestly.
What I was going to say about 2004, though, is that I might like Vakama quite a bit. I like his design. I like the mask. So I would be inclined to like him a bit more. But
it's hard to go wrong, honestly, with any of the Metru. They're all really striking designs, even though they are, for the most part, clone set. They do have some things that differentiate them from each other. But even still, they're all really solid. They're all a lot of fun.
Are the Haga the only other sets that use the torso? Or what else? What else uses it?
Lee Khan.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, outside of 2004.
I don't think there's anything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I think it's just the Haga, and it's just the Metru, and it's just Lee Khan.
Haley just said, "Look at those nerds." Okay.
You're one of us, lady.
Yeah, says the Ninjago nerd.
You're one of the nerds.
Okay. Alright, anyways, back to the top of the questions. Clone Ranger, any upcoming sets you're looking forward to get a hold of? At the moment, no, because Hidden Side just came out, and that's what I was most looking forward to. Like Josh was asking, or no, yes, Josh is the one that mentioned the Shrimp Shack and the boat. I literally just told you yesterday, LJ, those are the two that I was interested in, like, further getting past the bus and the lab.
Yeah, no, you had mentioned that. And they look like really cool sets.
Oh, to go before Dinosaur Planet, asked me if I ate a mangosteen before. I did not eat one of LJ's mangosteens. I have had one, though, within the last year when I was living in Thailand.
Yeah.
My coworker, who happened to also be from Idaho, wanted me to eat it, so then I tried it. And I didn't mind it, but can't say I was ready to get back in line to have another mangosteen during Brick Fair.
That's okay, I wasn't going to give you any.
Wow, okay, fine, be that way.
Yeah, I will be that way. You have access to mangosteen. You've had access to mangosteen this entire time. You kept on mentioning, oh, I could just go outside.
I did. No,
mangosteen. Awful.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, Toa Jaton asks, what else do you plan on building? I already finished the sheep a bit ago because I've been trying to catch up on questions. I will be building Dorado Showdown next.
Still working on Takuta
LJ's still on Takuta. Okay.
This is weird. These instructions are a little goofy. because when you're building a portion of it, a segment of Tekutenuva, it tells you to put on a certain piece, and then it shows the image where you actually put the construction on the rest of the mod, and the piece you just put on that segment is gone. It's just visually not there, and it's really inconsistent.
Gosh dang.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. Dinosaur Planet. Have any of you played Legend of Matsunui Rebuilt as of yet? Nope, haven't touched it. Barely just saw it was a thing. Then
I plan on it.
Yeah, might get to it eventually. But I heard it was kind of buggy from some other people online. Brother from Another Brick, will you guys be purchasing any of the hidden side sets? Yes. LJ's got the bus.
Yeah,
I've got the bus. I've got the lab. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like jumping around. Okay. Josh asked what our Brick Fair haul was like. We'll be doing a video on that. But
yeah.
I got a couple Throwbots, couple McDonald's Galador sets, couple hidden side sets, Bionicle backpack, yada yada. There's a bit more, but we will have a video on that further in like the next month or so. Holy cow, there's so many questions. Okay, Zabla, do you guys got Galador pieces or sets? I've only got the two, the McDonald's Gorm and McDonald's Nick so far.
Yeah, I have. So I do have a few set. I actually made a review of those for my channel. I made it a year ago. I just haven't made it public because I was trying to get another guest on to kind of coincide with that video. They seem to have gone dark as far as social media is concerned, just focus on which is fine.
RIP.
So I am probably just going to release it sometime soon, and then you'll know exactly what I am. But I'll leave it a mystery until that point. I really just dropped a piece.
Okay, I have to... Shy Time is my brick time says, the more I look at them, the more I want them. And it really, really reminds me of a song, but I'm not going to say it unless it actually is. Unless he's referencing the song. If he's not, then it doesn't really matter. It could be just a generic statement. But then Haley asks why you split by light. You've got like that light column going down the middle of your seat.
Yeah, I know. There's this...
Blinded by the light.
There's like a window blind right here, and it's like cutting through me. It's awful. It's because the sun is setting in that direction, and it's really awfully irritating.
Alright, Haley already went back to work. Mr. Savage, will the Civil War commentary ever get released?
Good question. Next question.
Ask Var.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, Pizza Cheetah has entered the chat.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Yep, hey, Tom. Okay, Zabla wanted us to rank the combiners. I am in no position to do so.
Okay. Okay, rate the combiners. If I had to...
I will go grab my pocket knife real quick while you do that.
Okay. It really depends. How do you want me to rate them? My personal opinion on them, or the ones I think, if you were to like compare them all, would probably stack up better? Because that differs a little bit. That is going to be a difference. And I am missing a piece, and I found another piece in new gray. And I don't know if I'm sure I have this in old gray. It's just gonna take me a miserable amount to find it. Ugh.
No.
Hey Nick, how's it going? It's awfully late for you. Wait, no. you know, you're out and about. No, you're more analogous.
Wait, Nick, are you back? Are you still in Canada, or have you returned home?
Pretty sure he was. I'm reasonably confident. Regardless, hopefully your travels are going well.
Oh boy, Here we go, Dorado Showdown.
Here we go again.
Aw, Brick, here we go again.
Biang asks, with all the videos y'all have released on the 2018 spinners, have either of you tried the 2019? No, we have not. At least I haven't. I have yet to acquire any of them. I plan on it, but don't have any right now. So, according to Tom, rebuild is actually mostly all right. There are some bugs, which is not entirely unexpected, but it's actually mostly bug-free, which not bad. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, that's
Zaba
pretty
says
good then.
your personal opinion. All right, it's my personal ranking. So, personally, I like Ultimate Duma the best. I like him the most out of the 4 combo set. Then Cardaz. I'm gonna tentatively say Voprak because I don't think I built Voprak when I was at Andres. And I don't have the components here yet. They're on the way, and then I'll be able to build him. He'll be done. So I haven't built him fully yet. And then Takuta because Takuta right now, still gotta find some extra pieces for him in a second here. Right now he just feels like a slightly different Pterodax, and I'm not super big on that. Just Pterodax that has a few extra colors. So we'll see. And also Nick is still Canadian.
Yeah, I see that.
As far as which ones I think would rank up, removing my personal opinion from the reason I say it differs a little bit is specifically the first. I think that if you were possibly the first 2 and then the second 2 are going to swap. I need some more time to really determine that and really compare them. The remixed reviews are not going to be objective reviews. They're just going to be how I feel. But I feel like you'll find a lot of people like Cardaz. There you go. There we go. Cardaz a lot more than any of the others because he's large, he's imposing, he's got a silhouette. And then it's going to drop down to Ultimate Dew. And then from there on, it's going to be a toss-up because while I'm not super big on Takuta Nuva, because he just feels like a slightly modified Pterodax, I can see the argument that some people would like it because he's a slightly altered Pterodax. Don't fix what isn't broken. And in Voprak, last I remember, he had some really odd things with him. Like his color scheme isn't as good as Takuta Nuva's. His color layering is a little goofy, and he has a lot of articulation problems. So that's just from what I remember. But we'll see once I actually build him again. Zabel asks, do you count Ernak or Nav? Well, Ernak, so if you're talking about the boxed Ernak, then no, I don't consider him a combo model in the traditional sense. My general view on the combo models, which is why, partially why I didn't have them in the recap, is I don't really see them as sets as much as I see them as special edition, special edition deals, essentially, because you have 3 sets that come in a box, and they're advertising the already pre-established combo model, aka a design they didn't make specifically to be released in a box, but to be a combo model along with all the other combo models that the marketing team is now taking and making its own set. Just so you can, it's a special edition. Let's try and get more sales here in this area. And this is obviously a very uninformed opinion of mine because I don't know how those actually came to be. But I don't put a lot of stock in them as individual sets because from my perspective, it was combo model first, then they decided to shove it all in the box and try and sell it. You have stuff like this now where back when the Star Wars Ultra builds came out, there were, I think, 2 or 3 special edition boxes where it had Grievous versus Kenobi and Darth Vader versus Luke in these special boxes that were specifically the new artwork, new everything. You had both the sets in there in the special box and it was sold. Well, I don't count that as a combo model because they don't combine, but they're in the same box. But do I count that as an individual set? They don't include any new pieces. It's just a new box. and the sets are in there. See, that's why it's really gray. So when it comes to Takuta, same kind of issue. He sold without the mask.
He sold
Then there
well.
was a special there was a special edition version of him with the mask. Do you count that as a new set? Because it's just an additional mask. It's like the power pack. The Chrome How isn't instrumental to the build of any set, but it's in the box. Do you count that as a new set? Because the set is Hafu. Hafu is included in the power pack. And so it's I hope this is making sense. You kind of see my thought process here. So when it comes to Ernak, I don't count him as a combo model because he comes with pieces that are instrumental to the build of that set, and you cannot get them in the individual three. When you have Takuta, when you have Voprak, when you have Kardaz, Ultimate Doom, you can buy the individual sets and still build the model. But when you have Ernak, you buy the individual sets and you can build a combo model that is the same design, but the Ernak set itself has pieces you can't get with the individual three Paraka. It has the golden tooth. I'm not talking about the golden spine, which it has too. I'm talking about roughly four exclusive pieces to that in comparison to the individual three. So it has additional parts that you need to build that set that it's advertised with, that the instructions contain instructions on how to put on. That's where this differs for me. He, right here, Ultimate Doom, he came out with the mask. The mask is optional. It is very, 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 very rarely ever advertised with the mask. And you can build him without ever buying the individual box because the instructions are at the end of all the individual Titan combiner instruction. The original Titan instruction. There we go. Sorry. And then this guy, Ultimate Kardaz, he has no excuse. It's just the box. That's it. You don't need to buy the box. You just need the individual sets, and then you can build him. He doesn't come with any exclusive parts. Same with Voprak. Voprak, I think, is actually the worst in this instance because he not only comes with no exclusive pieces, but he doesn't really try and do anything spectacular. Like Kardaz, the reason a lot of people like Kardaz, and the reason why I made him an exception to my recap reviews, because I've reviewed him already, but the reason I made him an exception, I'm going to review him, is because the claim had been made he is the largest Bionicle set. The largest one. He's the tallest. Most pieces or the tallest. I think it was a size thing. And so I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll make an exception out of him. I don't actually know if that's really true. He barely beats out this guy right here. Just very slightly. And I have not compared him to Titan Matanui. I think Titan Matanui might be taller, but I'll actually need to compare for myself. So that's my kind of logic. That's the very long walk-around answer to saying, no, I don't count Ernak. I think he's an individual set. I'm done now.
All right, let's see. Where did we leave off at? LJ, which Bionicle combiners besides Cardus have you fully built? I've only built Wairuha from Toa Jatan.
I've built both the Kaida. I built a slew of them when I was over at Andre's place. I don't remember all the ones I built specifically, but I built Gardas, and I built the Pit War Tortoise, and I built the Barag Spider. Now, the Barag Spider was fun, and I think I built Kuma Nui as well. That was fun. Gardas is a pile of actual garbage. I hate that thing with a burning passion. It's not, in my opinion, the worst combo model, but I think that if you stack it up against everything else, an argument could be made it's objectively the worst. Because you have all 6 stars that are used for this combo model. All of the joints are brittle, and it's not even there's no creative parts usage here. It's literally just slap on a bunch of torsos in this huge plastic block, and then just stick all the legs on together, stick feet at the end, and then just slam all of them onto this giant plastic cube. It is an absolute nightmare. Never build it.
Praise
Never
base
build it.
Gardus.
So, and then I built the Pit War Tortoise, which is my personal least favorite. I hate that thing. It's awful. Nick asks, would you not consider the tubes optional for Ernak? Surely an exclusive mask would matter more than a couple of golden tubes. No way. Because the mask... Because with Ultimate Duma, he is advertised with and without it. He is mostly advertised without the mask. And the instructions for him are at the end of all the instructions for the individual Titan. So the mask is very squarely optional by marketing standards. Takuta Nuva, 2 versions were released. One without the mask and one with the mask, and the one with the mask still had the normal Krakan. And I don't know the advertising for him. I don't think it was advertised with the movie edition Krakan. It was just this one. Because they're trying to advertise, because I believe this came out first, and then the special edition mask, because it was advertised as a movie edition mask, which is hilarious, because it doesn't actually look anything like the movie Krakan. So, it's definitely optional from a marketing standpoint, because they don't really market it. Voprak obviously has no unique pieces. Kardas obviously has no unique pieces. But Ernak is always ever advertised with the tube. He's always advertised with them because he has a specific look. His design isn't the combo model, because there are 2 types of Ernak. There's the Ernak that you can build with the instructions at the end of the Paraka, or you can find on Bionicle.com, where it uses the normal, like, I want to say it's Fox face. If it's not Fox face, then it's Vezok.
Goodness, these Reaper guns are gigantic after all.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if I can stand them up.
So you can build the Ernak combo model, but in no way, shape, or form are the tubes optional on Ernak from the actual set, because they are intentionally added and they are always seen on the Ernak model. Like, find me one picture without them. It doesn't exist. I'm gonna look this up right now before I make a fool on myself. Ernak. Yeah. In every photo he is in, it's a tubes. Ernak has pieces that are in the set that you need to build it that you can't get with the individual 3, which is the sole exception to any of these others. None of these others follow that convention. All of the special edition parts are entirely optional. This mask is advertised. He's advertised without. They're entirely optional, but Ernak doesn't follow that. But again, this is a very, I will definitely say this is a very uninformed opinion, and it's very surface level, because I don't know what the process was that went into the creation of these models specifically. So, not gonna claim that I'm absolutely right about this, because it's just my point of view. So, Peter A. Michelson asks, if you were given the chance to create or recreate a Bionicle set, which one would you pick?
Recreate in which way? In what way?
Like, just remake from what we already had released, I would assume.
Qatar Umbra. Although I would probably be more inclined to just wanting to remake Qatar, because there's like so much potential in that set, yet something goofed up along the way.
I honestly don't know, because I would have said, yeah, no, Qatar in a heartbeat, but it really boils down to the question, which is better, a set that tries and fails, or a set that doesn't try at all and succeed? Because that's really how you can summarize Qatar and Umbra. Umbra is a set that doesn't try whatsoever, and is just exists. He doesn't try. He's very surface level. But Qatar is a set that tries, and in my opinion, fails, because he's just so shaky and
yeah, he's a bit janky. The color scheme is kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh
Probably
my
it probably
gosh.
could
Oh
match a
my.
little better. What happened?
Nick sent me a picture of my goodness. He sent me a picture of the Korean Ernak.
Oh no.
And the Korean Ernak is it's a version of Ernak that doesn't have the tubes, but also has the face replaced with Vazox.
What?
Yep,
Why?
because it's I don't know.
Breaking some
Um,
Korean ethics over there with what's acceptable to see or not see.
I don't know. Like, does it say Ernak on the box? Like, I don't see it saying Ernak anywhere. It just says special set 3-in-1, and it says Paraka. It's also a massive, massive box. And it shows the canisters on the box.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know how to feel about this one, but it's definitely not Ernak. At least I don't think it says Ernak.
Fake Ernak. Fake Ernak.
Because there's another Korean Paraka model that was also released alongside it, but at least I believe so. It's just weird. It's weird, but it's definitely not the mainline one.
Yeah, sorry guys. If there's some questions we skipped over, you feel free to repeat them again. We did see them, but it's very annoying to have to like scroll back to catch up on that.
I gotta keep building because I got a little bit behind and I need to find some parts. Yeah.
All right. Jeremy Jason asked, "What did I miss?" By the way, I want to see the Kasi mod. Not much has happened. LJ working on Takuta Nuva. I built a goat. I mean, sorry, a sheep. It's a sheep. It's a sheep.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna mute while I sift through pieces to look for a couple of things.
All right. Well, lucky for you, at least you can mute. All right, let's see. Josh, with your recommendation of the Lloyd's Titan mech, I would love to get that set, but alas, I am generally broke, and buying something of that size is not usually in my budget. But I do think it looks awesome, and I'm not even a Ninjago fan. I do have the Fire Mech, though. That's still the most expensive set I've ever bought. Oh, here we go. Tom, y'all ever seen the Japanese combo models for the Rockshi? Yes, that has been popping up. That has been popping up quite a bit lately. Those do look pretty sick, I won't lie. That chest is awesome. Andrew, it is modern. I am not sure what that means, but I appreciate the observation. Guys, how's the stream been? I looked real briefly and it was working for a second. I didn't keep watching to see if it stuttered, so if it's still been the same this whole time, I'm sorry. Hopefully next time it's better. The magic, I am talking about the movie Fire Mech. I do not think I have seen the Japanese bow rock combo models.
Well, unfortunately, even after sifting through everything, I'm missing a piece and I'm missing a piece in old gray. Pieces I probably have, but I need to go upstairs to look for them. Well, okay, let me see. Let me double check something. Let me see.
Okay, thank goodness. It sounds like we've normalized stream-wise.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Let me see.
As long as we don't do anything too bizarre.
I will see what I can do.
Don't go crazy, LJ. Don't do it. Wait. Dark gray. Okay.
Well, I may be out of luck right now.
All right. Benjamin 621 2000. Oh, let's see. Yes. What a good number. 621 2005. Are you going to make more streams like this? Maybe.
Yeah, that unsure. Because this is really just a kind of a thing on a whim, just for fun. But possibly in the future.
Yeah, I think we should. We've talked about streaming more quite a bit, but haven't quite got to that yet, so one can only hope we will actually follow through with doing it on a consistent basis.
Well, I cannot. Okay, now I gotta look through a bunch of sets that one of those pieces in. One of these pieces. Come on, brick set, help me out here. Okay, it's Kita. Good. It is an Exotoa. I don't have either of those. Inferno Bike, never that up. Oh, Imperial Death Trooper, don't have one of those. Jalan Gecko, no extra. Karzani, no extra. Crack, possibly. Makuta, Icarax.
Alright. Dinosaur Planet, what is your favorite Kanohi? Freaking broken piece. There. Favorite Kanohi? Well, my mock uses an Akakunuva, but I am a big fan of the Jutlin.
Jutlin's cool. That is a really cool mask. Yeah, I think any mask that isn't the Kanohi Miru, I'm awfully partial to. I hate that mask.
You sure do. No,
it's the 01 Miru. Such a good mask.
Alright. Magic, yo. What do you think of the fact that Brick Fair 2020 might end up being on the week right after SDCC 2020? I do not believe that affects me in any way.
Yeah, we don't have any plans on going to SDCC next year.
I know that is a pretty busy week for you, though, Magic, with your birthday being like sandwiched right in between those two, so I can see how that presents a dilemma for you.
Yeah, but as far as we're concerned, we don't have any plans on going, so it's not something that's ever really factored into our plan. We don't know if we're going to be going to Brick Fair next year either. It's still up in the air, obviously, because we just got back.
Yeah, it's too early to tell. I want to go, but can't confirm anything.
Yeah, I want to go. It's just not something I can pencil in for sure.
Alright. Jeremy Jason, favorite element? I like ice. I've always liked ice. Although, I did buy Golly as my first set, because I like blue.
That's fair. I just need to check one more thing.
Followed by the classic, oh, she's a girl. It's a girl character.
Big thinky happening right now. It looks like I'm missing two pieces in the wrong colors. This is a good thinky. So
Good
this piece
thinking.
right here, this is supposed to be in old gray, but this piece in old gray doesn't appear in either Makuta or Takanuva, meaning it has to be in black. And then finally, this piece appears in black. So I have both of these pieces in black. So what I might need to do, Envy, is I might need to temporarily abandon, go upstairs,
Ah.
and go find some parts.
Alright, well, I guess I'll still be building this Dorado set, so I have no reason to walk away.
Awesome.
BRB? No.
All right.
Do you have
Okay,
that
just
screen
get some
always
shoes
ready?
on. What was that?
No, it's like I always do have that screen ready. The
We'll be right
BRB
back.
screen.
I mean, hey, if you want to use it, I'll only be like a few minutes. So.
No, it's okay. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not worried. Other than maybe people choosing to take off while you're gone.
Gosh, just a
All
lot
right.
going on. There we go. All right, I will be right back.
Okay. Now, to continue, Joey. Oh, I didn't realize you guys were back. Yes, we started. All I did was adjust the setting and then I put it back on. Unfortunately, it's not quite fixed completely, but as long as the show still goes, I don't mind. Let's see. Lightninging. Hey, Bunkle Boys, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Probably taking a lot longer to build this than I would if I was off stream. Dinosaur Planet. I'm sorry, I don't know how we're advertising Ninjago. Neither of us have built anything Ninjago related on this stream yet. Toa Snake. Rakshi or Vaki? I mean, I would say there's probably more novelty to the Rakshi. Wait, what the heck have I done with this? The heck? Yes, there's probably more novelty to the Rakshi. I do like Kanoka launchers in general, but the Rakshi do look also really cool and more like the alien. The alien. So yeah, they're probably better. Rakshi or Ramen. That Jahi joke is pretty good, I won't lie. Okay. Do we know, Joey, do we know of anyone in the Bionicle community coming to Brick Fair, New Jersey other than me? I have zero idea. I know none of us in TTV are going. How did you guys get the Tahunga? Because they're all I need for 01, and on Bricklink they're like $10 each, which is crazy. They have been $10 each for the longest time, as far as I can remember. Like, I swear it's probably been more than a decade of them being like $10. That's probably as good as you're gonna get. I was lucky, and I talked to a real life friend of mine who happened to have it. Who happened to have a bunch of 01 sets, including most of the Mictoran, and I talked him into giving it to me. All his 01 through 03 sets. So I was pretty lucky, and I have been nice enough not to try and resell that. Otherwise, that would be pretty rude. Won't lie. Okay, where are we next? Holy cow. Yes, Joey, come back to Brick Fair, Virginia. I said Joey, not Joe. Okay, Eljay, no, he wants them separately. He's not combining his sets for it. He's getting new one. Tom, I don't know what you're referring to. Prentice, how often do you guys play Overwatch anymore? It's pretty rare. Most of us are burnt out. I'll play with Eljay every so often, just because it is actually a little more fun than I tell myself it is. I know the week before Brick Fair we played like once. That was pretty funny because they implemented the forced roll queue. No, they didn't do it yet. They're going to. No. But because of them forcing the roll queue, we ended up playing a game where there were 6 of us as DPS on the same team instead of balancing it out. I think we eventually switched to 1 healer and 1 tank and 4 DPS, but we still won in the end. That is now a fond memory in my heart. Oh my gosh. Why am I struggling so much with these 4 red bricks. Okay. Green Tornado. I'm building the Dorado Showdown set from Lego Overwatch, actually. Wait, am I still not understanding this? No, Why is my brain not processing which pieces to put together? There we go. There we go. There we go. Except I probably did it in the wrong order. So I will just take this bottom piece and move it up here. Magic. Got any advice for bringing mocks to Brick Fair? I don't know. Just pack it safely. Probably use some. Put them in some tubs. Depends which kind of mocks you're bringing. If they're system, I would probably find a way to keep them secure and not shake too much in place. Probably disassemble them. You don't want them to shatter and have to build the wrong parts again. That's how you tell the Bionicle fans apart from system users. Nice observation. Oh, okay. Alright, so I finally hang this darn thing up.
Okay, I returned.
Welcome back. I have managed to clear everything, I think, on the question list.
Awesome opossum. Like this. There we go. Excellent. Okay.
But I don't know how many people are left. Let's see. Where are we at? We're still... Oh no, we've actually kept a pretty consistent amount of people. We're at 29. Last I checked, it was 30, so that was a while ago. We've done pretty good.
Awesome opossum. Times 2. Okay, back to actually build. Since now I have the proper part. Okay. Here we go. I can tell you right now, Andre at least knows about the difference between silver and light gray. Now, pour one out for Meso.
There's too many shades of gray in Bionicle.
Yeah. There have the tendency to be. Oh, yeah, so there's a comment about me potentially taking apart all of my set to do the combo models. And that's partially what I'm going to need to do. So I was fortunate enough to get all of the ones I was really worried about all squared away at Andre. So I've actually already done a bunch of them. All of the last few years are taken care of. So I won't need to worry about that. However, the majority of combo models are not in the last few years. They're in the earlier years. At least up till 05 at least. So I'm still going to need to take apart all of those, rebuild them, do the review, unbuild them again, and so on and so forth. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. So, a couple more questions. Did you get this question from Benjamin about HF?
I think that's a new one.
Alright, so Benjamin asks, who's your favorite and least favorite Hero Factory character? This is easy. This is an easy question. My favorite is Jimmy Stringer. Easily.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite Toa.
Oh my gosh, get out. Least favorite? I don't know if I really have one.
Actually, I do really like Evo. I think his 2.0 and the Breakout ones are both fantastic sets. I'm just a sucker for that helmet.
Evo yellow?
Yes. Oh. Yellow and purple.
Yeah, no, he's really cool. Yeah, but as far as the least favorite, maybe Raka, potentially. Wasn't super big on Raka.
Oh yeah, my favorite set is Raka XL or any of the Invasion from Below. Oh.
So now Magic asks, how many TTV members do you guys think will be at BrickFair 2020? No way of knowing. It will not be all of them, I can tell you that much.
Dang it, I dropped a piece.
Wow, Envy. This is an amateur hour. God.
Looks like it's amateur hour. got the figure right here. Okay.
So it won't be all of them, I can tell you that much. How many will appear? We have no way of knowing. If I had to hazard any guesses, it'll be somewhere in the range of 6.
Yeah, 7 is probably a kind estimate. I mean, like,
yeah,
best case estimate.
Yeah, that would be my guess at this point, but in no way take that as a certainty.
All right, let's see. Hold on, Zabla. I'm pretty sure we know you. What's your old username? I think I know it is. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Daniel, what Overwatch character would you like to see done next in construction scale? I don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff.
Overwatch character in
from you specifically though.
Yeah, from you, because honestly, I'm down for any of them from you. If I had to give one, because you already did Baldric, and that's freaking amazing. But if I had to say any one of them specifically,
Reaper.
Honestly, yeah, Reaper or Zenyatta, I think would be interesting to see. Also, Tom asks, because I've been pushing this on you for years, LJ, have you tried out Paladins? I still haven't tried out Paladins. Not because I don't want to, but just because I legitimately have not yet gotten around to it. I'm sure I will, but I still have yet to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say favorite HF character though. I kind of like Zib more now that we found out he was the attorney in Arrested Development.
Oh my gosh. One of these characters is a lot better at their job.
Yes, Zib is definitely more competent. Kind of.
Yeah, I would say.
Joey, question for LJ, favorite Nerf blaster?
Is that Joey? It's
the Nerf
Raven.
nuke.
Oh my gosh. That's the Raven. So it's the green Raven would be my favorite. Easily. What about yours, Joey? Well, what's your favorite Nerf blaster? I don't know if I've ever asked you that before.
Obviously the Toamari blaster.
See, Magic asks, I'm considering getting a commission from Dan Wiesemeyer next year. Any ideas on what I should get? That's going to be up to you. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can advise one way or the other. Knowing me, I'd go for something Bionicle, but I'm also super into Bionicle, so that makes only perfect sense for what I would do.
Alright, Prentice asks again, finally now that it's come back. What would you have rather had, an actual third year of G2 or a good Lego Ninjago movie? Well, I'm not a hater of the Ninjago movie, so I would have probably had G2. More G2.
Yeah, I would have had a third year of G2 because the Ninjago movie is average. It's just average. It's not a bad movie, but it's also not really that good of a movie.
I would watch it over. I would watch Lego Ninjago movie any day over Journey to One. I hate to say it, but Journey to One was a slog.
Yeah, so that would be the same for me. I would definitely rather third year of G2.
A whole year of Bionicle. A million freaking diamonds. No. The whole Makuta's prophecy thing, or the prophecy in G2 just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bound to lose? I better hide the thing that says I'm bound to lose, even though I'm gonna lose anyways.
I understand that they tried. They really did. And I appreciate an ending as opposed to no ending, but it still opens itself up to a lot of critique. So,
Oh, yeah.
alright.
Oh my gosh,
So I've got
Tom.
the torso built.
Oh, Torso Boy.
Oh my.
Tom just said he finished watching through Arrested Development in its entirety. That show was phenomenal. Love the subtle humor.
How do you feel about seasons 4 and 5 compared to 1 through 3?
It's a wonderful show. It sure is. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started.
Joey says Raven Green, nice choice. So far, my favorite is the Maverick out of nostalgia. For a useful one, I'd say the Modulus, Modulus ECS 10 has been growing on me a lot. I'm not familiar with the ECS 10. I haven't worked with it that much, but Maverick is always a solid choice. Always a good one. Gosh, I really hope I have time for this boss.
Don't put all your chips in one basket.
Oh my gosh.
And don't put that basket in the fridge. Wait, did you ever have the fridge sandwich?
From Wendy's?
Yeah.
No.
I thought Meso was going to get you a fridge sandwich.
He was. He never got around to it because we never really had that much of an opportunity.
Yeah, we were pretty drained on time, Brick Fair.
Yeah.
The one downside.
Yep. So that will need to be another time. Probably the next time we meet up somewhere. Meso and I.
In a dark alley.
Yeah. She's gonna he's gonna sneak me the sandwich.
Hey kid, want a sandwich?
But yeah, no, we did not do that. I understand while we were out, you Cheetos fans had a loss.
What?
Your sandwich.
Oh, I haven't had it in a while. It's alright, at least I ate it a couple different times. Yeah. I had the novelty while it existed more than once. The first one was really good, though. That first Cheeto sandwich was really good. At least I have a video of me taking a bite out of that. Tom, yeah, I'll go back to Magic's question before, after that. You are not missing out by not watching 4 and 5. Well, I mean, 4, I would advise you watch in the original way and not the way that they remixed it. I would say give that a shot. The way they did it was they filmed season 4. They filmed each episode around one character's story through a certain point of time, and so then the longer you watch, the more you see everybody's lives overlap. But then they went ahead and they cut it up, and they changed it into like the original format where they jump between each character, and it was okay at best. It would, I don't know, LJ and I kind of slogged through it by the end. We were like limping to the finish line.
Yeah.
With that, so I would say watch it the original way. It's probably better. The way they cut it up the second time kind of ruined a lot of the way they set up the jokes the first time.
It's just all of that makeup narration. It's making
it's overly narrated, the remixes, so definitely watch the original season 4. Season 5 is not worth watching.
Yeah. I wouldn't know about season 5 because I just took Invi's advice and I'm not watching it.
You might as well just end on season 3 because it's like a perfect trilogy right there.
Agreed.
All right. Magic asked if we've seen the Chinese Day of the Departed. I definitely have not.
I saw snippets, but I have not watched it in its entirety. I don't believe. I know it exists, just haven't really gotten around to watching.
Okay,
so.
I'll read Joey's comment in just a second. Joshua Archer, what sets are you building? I am on Dorado Showdown right now.
Also, I read
Okay,
Joey. So
okay, just checking.
you were.
All right. Leo, hello. Green Tornado. Want a sandwich, little Johnny?
No.
Ham sandwich?
I'm not doing this. Little Johnny got hit by a car.
Oh no, little Johnny, why? And then he got back up.
No.
And he recovered.
I'll tell you exactly why VAR is.
Okay, I think that this is I think this is sort of ready to put together finally. Oh.
I gotta build another leg. Yeah. If you've all noticed, if you saw the announcement yesterday regarding the remix reviews, you'll notice I did not include a release because one does not exist. Not yet. But it will be coming out in 2019. I know that much for absolutely sure.
Oh, kind of like the Master Chief Collection for PC.
You've seen the intro, dang it. You know that there's progress. But yeah, no, there will be more details coming shortly. Just wanted to have some other ducks in a row before I start doing anything.
Tom,
Or saying anything.
you mean making massive changes to the plot and presentation of a story in the last minute isn't a good idea? Someone better go tell the Halo 5 marketing team.
That's darn freaking right. Gosh. The marketing on it, I mean, it's borderline false advertising. It's really atrocious. Still gotta play that campaign, Invi.
Shut your face. I want to play a good game, alright?
The campaign is fun-ish. I got, I don't know, some enjoyment out of it. More so than I did the multiplayer, that's for dang sure.
Have you guys ever seen the Bionicle movies in any language that wasn't English? I've watched them all in Italian.
Nope.
No, I have not.
Nope, I have not seen any of the Bionicle films any other language, nor do I really intend to.
Yeah. I probably will not. I'm sorry, little one. Wait, did I? Oh, that's right.
Yep, there's Meso.
Oh no. Not like you would know, Maine. What? What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Whether or not the campaign is fun.
Oh, nope. That's alright. I don't need to know.
You're gonna mute to sift through more parts. Gotta find some.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm gonna mute Messinek. Wait, did I build this? What? What? Did I build this gun backwards? No. This handle's just weird. Tom, that is very true. Heck, Cap. What did I do wrong to this gun? Did I really? Oh my gosh. I built it backwards. It feels bad.
Envy, no!
It's alright, it's pretty easy to fix.
Alright. This better be the right part length. Okay, so Leo asks, LJ, will you teach me how to use Power Sword when Energy Reach comes out? Or, I mean, we'll use
When
Power Sword when Reach comes to PC. Gosh
what's a
dang, I'm
power
tired.
sword thingy?
Yeah, basically it was a Power Sword. So I'll teach you this. It's an Energy Sword, and it is
Your
freaking
first
amazing.
lesson.
And I will absolutely teach you how to use it. It's awesome.
All right. Yes, I will definitely. I don't mind that they're taking their time on Master Chief Collection. My wallet is thankful.
Yeah, no, I do not mind that at all. They can take as much time as they want. They just shouldn't have announced it. That's their greatest
The
flaw.
cardinal sin. Um. Yes. Let's see. What? Oh, never mind. Magic. If Lego were to make figures of any Overwatch skins, which one would you like to see the most? Mariachi Reaper. No, El Blanco's. Sorry, that's the actual name. I always call it Mariachi, but El Blanco Reaper, because that is the skin I use on him. I'll just always go Reaper something.
Yeah. Similar with Reinhardt in the sense that I'll just go whatever skin I use, and the skin that I use is Greek. So it is Baldrick's armor. No, I can't do the voice right. My throat's too dry.
That sounds more like Arnold, not Reinhardt.
Mm, it, it is. No, I'm not gonna bother. It's Baldrick's armor after it's just kind of been sitting there for a few years, and it's all green and mossy, cool. So that's the one that I use. So that's the one I'd like to see represented in Lego form. That would be awesome. So, Joshua Archer asks, LJ, did you take apart a Bionicle set just for the stream? I did not. This is Taku Tanuva, which was gifted to me by my friends Nathan and Andre. They were kind enough to give this to me. And I'm going to be using this one specifically for the review of it for the remixed reviews. Yep.
Pretty solid.
Almost done, too. Almost done.
Favorite Bionicle video game music?
Oh, gosh. That's tough. That's tough, Joey. Joey says I'd say Powahi from 03, but Avok's Dynamo from Heroes. That's a solid one. It's hard to say because Bionicle Heroes has a great original soundtrack. I also like Bionicle the game's soundtrack. That's a good one, but I'm gonna go with. I'll probably go with Minogue since Minogue is more classic and iconic to me.
Yeah, I would definitely say Minog's the most memorable.
Yeah, that one. Okay. The Borak man. It's nice seeing you, by the way, at Brick Fair. He asks, which Bionicle set do you remember having the most fun building? That's a great question.
Most fun building. I would say the one I most distinctly remember sinking a lot of time into building was Mazika. I don't know if that's like fun per se, but I definitely probably remember that taking all night. Well, not all night, but it was probably the first set I spent a really long time building.
Hard for me to say. So oh man, I don't take a whole lot of time with Bionicle sets. Though the one I remember being the most was Scopio XV1, which I ended up having to build with my younger brother because it was just so tedious with all the legs. So he helped me out with that one.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll say that one for right now.
Never had that one, but then again, I didn't have most Bionicle sets. Heck.
Don't know what I'm even working on now anymore. I got the legs done, connected the legs to the body. I'm working on something else entirely. Okay, I gotta make 2 of these. Working on the arm. Someone do a quick favor for me. Can you double check on Takuta Nuva's joints? On his elbows, there is a handpiece that is applied to the elbow. Can someone check and make sure whether or not those came in silver, were used as in silver, or that would be immensely appreciated. While someone fact checks that, I'm gonna make sure I have them in one. Got one. Where's the other one? Come on, there you are.
What Bionicle set? Or no, sorry, Leo first. Either of you searching out those sick Bionicle collectibles? I mean, I was gifted a pretty cool backpack. Oh, I can't wait to give it to my kid when he starts kindergarten.
Oh, that's cool. Define collectibles. Like, when you say collectibles, I think masks, Krana, stuff like that.
Alright, in the meantime, Magic asks what Bionicle set was the hardest for you to build. So, when I was like 9, I think, something like that, I was gifted Kreka for my birthday. And something with the rubber bands really threw me off, and I never finished it. I only had like the upper half finished. So then I had an incomplete Kreka. So then I think my grandparents decided to buy me another Kreka, and I still didn't finish that one either. So I guess that's technically the hardest one, because it was never completed. Other than that, yeah, I don't feel like a lot of Bionicle sets are too hard to build.
I will go with... hang on.
Zabla says it was silver. The coloring. What you were asking for. Wait, no, I already did that.
Was it silver? Because, okay, Crazy Monkey Dude says, I'm also building to Nuva. Yes, the elbows do come in silver hand joints, and they are... I don't know what that means.
Krana, masks, Krata, squid. Yes, those kind of collectibles. Okay. No, I'm not on any search to get those. I feel like that's too much of a money pit.
Accurate.
Ask me again when my initials change to TLH.
Okay.
This is epic.
Yeah, it's white. Those are the hand joint colors. The elbows rather. Okay. All right. It's white. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. I
Lamau.
appreciate it. Just want to make sure, because like this is the one I'm going to be reviewing. If I screw this up, I won't hear the end of it. Anyway, sorry. There are a few questions that I goofed up on. Not
Gopher.
answering. Just real quick. Okay. Okay. So as far as the collectibles are concerned, so I have all the Toamata collectibles, all the Toamata masks. So I'm not looking for any more of those. I'm passively collecting the rest of the Traga masks. Very passively. They're in no way a priority. I'm almost done. And it's like if I'm making a Bricklink order and I spot something, one of the masks I don't have, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'll go ahead and pick that up, add it to collection. And then Andre and Nathan were also kind enough to gift me a few of the ones I didn't have. So I got those as well. But yeah, I'm almost done. It's a few more left, but again, passive, very passive. Let's put that right in there. Almost done. So yeah, other than that though, I'm not looking for any other collectibles. I have no desire to get anything else. Joshua Archer asks, are there any SDCC Vakama discs, or were they all just for show? There are some out there. I know Totally Khan Hardika owns one of them. I don't know about how many are out there in the wild. How many others are. So, okay, I guess I'm doing the lower arms now. Takuta Nuva, this is the progress report. This is how he's coming along. Let's go ahead and put him over here. Okay, Joey asks, anyone in here have tips for bionicle figure animations, like creating a figure that can articulate for animation? Totally not a long-term project of mine, he said. Wonder if that's a long-term project. I don't have any, because I don't do stop-motion animation. I never have. I don't think I'm going to. But Bionicle community is always a good place to add, obviously. I'm in the home stretch now.
I have no idea where I'm at with this book.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, I mean, I still have one more bag, and that's for the building. Although I'm gonna probably be done after that. I can't read.
Oh, that's clever. Leo asks, do you know of any good Bricklink stores that sell masks? The Lion Den or the Lion's Den, something along those lines. They're a seller out of California that has a plethora. Some of them are really pricey, which is not a surprise. They are in California, but they have a really good selection. I've never had a poor experience with them, so I'd recommend them at least. Let's see. Magic asks, LJ, do you still have any of your Miros? The life-sized one? Yes, I do. My normal one is up there. It's in a nice case. The one I got from VAR, it's down below that one. It's doing fine. I do have some unfortunate news. The cardboard one that I made is pretty much in tatter. I
passed
will
away.
eventually.
Feels bad.
It's it's in really bad shape. I will be giving it a Viking funeral eventually. But yeah, no, it's pretty much toast. But yeah, no, all the others I have them, and of course they are in very good condition. Especially my current Miru, because it is awesome. Zabla says, LJ, coming to Brick for 2020. I'll give you a slicer. It's an injustice you don't have one. I appreciate it. I will keep that in mind. Because, yeah, I do not own any of the slicers, and I don't have any plans to collect.
I got 3 slicers sitting on my windowsill right now. Just picked up 2 of them from Brick Fair. Although, I mean, I technically already owned one of those, but I am never opening that one up.
Fair enough.
That
Why aren't you
nice,
opening it?
because it's shrink wrap mint in sealed box.
Ah, investment. Fair enough.
I mean, I already own it now separately from that, so I don't need to have a... I don't have a reason to open it, ever. What's the point of Lego if you're not going to play with them?
I mean, that is a, that is an opinion. It is a stamp. One which I understand. That's why all of my sets are unboxed.
Yeah, but I see no harm in having one that you can play with and one that you're never going to open.
Oh, yeah, yeah, obviously.
Joshua Archer, do you own any misprint / unreleased masks? Personally, me, no. I do not.
Ugh, dang it. There's a piece that I know with absolute certainty I don't have down here. That would be upset. So I think my construction is basically done because I can't finish it. So I'll do what I can finish. That on there, move that there.
Green Tornado, if you could get a 1-week vacation to a foreign country, where would you go? Or not? Well, I was in a foreign country already this year. For half the year, actually. But, probably somewhere in Europe, actually. Not Denmark, but...
Wow, Invi, do you just hate Denmark? Is that it?
No, I'm probably gonna go separate from getting a vacation to Denmark. I'd probably go to, like, Italy or something. Mamma mia.
So, this is the piece that I do not have in the right color. So this one is in silver. I need it in old gray. I probably have one. If I don't, I'm going to need to bricklink order it. So, this is the staff, mask. This is really the majority of what I've got here. So everything's done except for that. He's definitely just Pterodax with some alteration. He's got some really weird things that I don't like about him. Let me just check something. Yeah, there's some things I'm not very fond of. I don't like how these can move. His shoulders.
Preliminary review.
I guess his blades come up individually. I don't know. Should these move and should these move individually, independent? The arms are neat, I like the arms, but overall, I'm not. He's got a lot of really weird things that I don't very much enjoy. This guy's not getting a very positive review.
Leo just asked me what I thought about this truck. I don't know, it's been pretty flat so far, but I'm not having too bad of a time building it. I'm more excited to see the final product, which is definitely a reason I wanted this set. I can definitely see it coming together right now.
Alright. Azabla says, Invi, come visit me in
In where?
Malta.
Oh,
Malta.
interesting. Interesting location. Definitely considerable if I ever make it out to Europe. I still haven't been to Europe before. Only Thailand's the only other country I've actually set foot outside of the airport in. I mean, besides US, obviously, but
Of course.
just needed to get that out before somebody, like, poked at my phrasing.
Where are you now? Yeah. I have never been out of the country. I intend to eventually visit a few other countries, but not right away. Crazy Monkey Dude says, my shoulders don't move. Then what did I do wrong?
Oh boy, stickers. My favorite part of a Lego set. Yikes. I always place them slightly at a tilt. This has not changed since childhood.
Pretty sure the shoulders are meant to move.
I had a sticker nightmare like a couple years ago with the Nia's Water Strider from the Lego Ninjago movie.
Oh no.
I screwed up placing them so many times I had to keep peeling them off till I finally got them in the right positions. I mean, like on the correct legs, I think. Oh, it's alright.
Checking something real fast. I'm gonna have to find some other video that's gone over to Kutanuva because they exist, and just determine whether or not these shoulders are meant to move. Because they move on mine. So yeah. Either way, I just want to be able to review this with worrying too much.